It's round 4. We've got some Gruul on Gruul violence.
Yeah, probably shouldn't say that, but you only live once, so.
Why? What's wrong with saying that? All right. I won't say that anymore. I'm an idiot. Here's a thorn. I don't know why I shouldn't say that,
Thorn
but Lieutenant. And Doug's turn 3 is going to be a Rhythm of the Wild.
So what does it mean?
It's when two people from the same group are in conflict with each other.
Okay. Where is the phrase or the terminology most often used?
I mean, I guess in America they say black on black violence.
So,
is that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's used to justify the larger percentage of incarceration of minorities.
Oh, I was not going there at all.
Well, that's the origin of like the nomenclature, which is why, on like a very real sense, I was like, yeah, we probably shouldn't say that anymore.
Okay, no,
I'm not calling you a jerk or like a terrible person or anything. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to not be a jerk or a terrible person. I'm trying to. I want to understand.
Yeah, I'm just explaining it to you.
Okay. Not scum, just dumb.
There you go. All right.
Here's a Jade Light Ranger. Nope. Here's a boar.
A hasty boar.
So this boar is haste. And in case you didn't know,
he's bringing his friends.
This Carnage Tyrant is 1 bigger. It doesn't need the haste because the boar gave it haste, but the Rhythm of the Wild is going to make it 1 bigger.
If he decides to put that counter on it.
Yep.
Put the counter on it, Doug. Do it. Oh, I think Luke just reminded him.
Good guy, Luke.
There you go.
So Luke is staring down. 8 plus 6 is 14. He's going to block 3 of it because that's going to come right back, right?
Yeah, might as well. They both have trample.
Yep.
This is just a bad spot.
No, this is a horrible spot. So here's the thing. Luke had like this is like the start the Gruul deck once too.
So what does Luke have on the swing back? It's 3, 4, 5, 9. Any burn spell and he's got this.
Any burn spells live.
He's got
I
any
guess
land gets him there.
Any land? Well, he showed him the dragon. Here's the Phoenix. Off the top was a dragon.
Can he survive another turn now?
Okay.
So he's got another Phoenix in hand. He's got a Living Twister. Living Twister soaks up a lot of that damage.
Oh, does the Boar-God not leave the Carnage Tyrant in play?
No, it returns it.
Okay.
But still.
Being in the next end step, return that. Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
We're going to play some Twister. All right, we're playing Twister. It does a great job of blocking. I would still swing in for 4. I guess you don't even... Yeah, you need to, because some of these creatures are going to die for sure. Send the 4 in the air.
Well, here's the thing. How much does he have? Because Doug's going to attack with this Llanowar Elf, too.
Yeah, he's at 9. So right now, if he attacks with the Phoenix in the air, he's got 5 butt on the Twister.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's got to attack for 20.
He's got 6 on the Boar-God.
So he could... See, Doug has Rhythm of the Wild, so he could play a card, give it haste.
Oh, yeah.
So 20 is not off the reservation.
It's
okay,
not.
So he's chosen to attack with the Spellbreaker because the
Phoenix come back.
The Phoenix comes back. Oh, and Doug's got a shock and a collision Colossus.
Yeah, this is big damage incoming.
Big damage incoming. So
you cast the Jade Light Ranger.
Yep.
Riot Trigger, give it haste.
Yep.
And then swing in. Carnage Tyrant comes in from the boar. And then you have Colossus. I don't think shock represents more damage than this Llanowar elf, but it might. So I would have swung in with the Phoenix.
I would have. Why? See, the Phoenix doesn't really die. It soaks up the same amount of damage.
Because he's dead when you untap anyway.
So Doug's got this one. He just needs to see it.
Is that enough damage? So we're soaking up 11. That's going to be the Boar-God plus 5 from the Carnage Tyrant. So that's 3, 5 from the...
So the Boar-God plus 8. Boar-God and Carnage Tyrant account for 14.
Okay.
The Collision Colossus accounts for 4 more, is 18.
Yeah, at least 4 more.
And then however much this Jade Light Ranger comes up with.
Sure.
Because you're probably Collision Colossing the Jade Light Ranger.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's the only one without trample.
Right, but if he just doesn't block it.
Okay, sure. If he doesn't block it, whatever.
Yeah.
Just leave it there, Doug. Make it as big as humanly possible.
This is the
okay.
second one.
The second one, all right, because
Yeah,
the
good
mountain's in
one.
hand. Even better. Trigger.
All right.
Counter on, right? We're not going to miss it again?
Counter on.
And so then, I imagine he'll block the Jade Light with the
Phoenix.
the Thorn Elemental, or the Thorn Lieutenant, because it represents the same amount of damage and it can like trade off, whereas the Phoenix can deal, I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay, this kills the Boar-God.
This kills the Boar-God, so I would, let's see, 3,
I mean, that's
6.
7 right there, so you just shock him. He's dead.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had to do the math on that one. We had to add it up, right?
Well, he didn't block appropriately with his twister.
Right. Had the, yeah,
So if he
Collision
blocks,
Colossus.
Yeah, Collision Colossus gets him there anyway. So if he blocks with the twister on the Carnage Tyrant, then that's 3 damage that tramples over.
Thanks, Spider Monkey.
That's 3 damage he tramples over, plus the 3 from the Jade Light Ranger.
We could string a 30-minute clip montage of JD disincorrecting Taylor.
We could get a montage going of that.
That's funny.
So it didn't matter if he kept back the Spellbreaker even.
Right. Just because of what was in Doug's hand.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Is if we got there.
Is
So,
that nothing really matters?
yeah, nothing really matters.
Control is an illusion.
Yeah.
Enjoy the parts of your life that you can.
Which isn't a lot.
And if anybody in the world wants to make fun of or take away your happiness, tell them they're not allowed to. That you worked hard for it.
I worked hard for this happiness.
Yeah. Dude, being happy is a difficult task for some people.
It is a very difficult task.
And so if anybody wants to take away your happiness or make fun of it or belittle it, I don't put up with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got on this topic,
I
but
don't know either, but
I think that's an important message I need to send out to the world.
that is an important message. So everybody at home, protect your happiness.
Protect your happiness. I don't put up with people. I'm going to enjoy my happiness.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't
Anyway.
be drinking this caffeine at 9:30 at night, but here we are. watching a Gruul mirror, enjoying time with my good friend John Douglas
Chugging
on Top Deck
caffeine.
Productions. Oh, it's 10 o'clock almost.
Yeah, real treat. Almost all these rounds went like 10 minutes over.
Perfect.
Had a great time tonight, waiting on those rounds to finish. That was sweet. Wonder whose fault it was. Jake.
Yeah, it's Jake Valentine, in case you guys didn't know.
It's Jake's fault.
It's Jake's fault.
Yeah, his was 20 minutes over. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah.
The thing I always remember when I'm like that much over is that it ain't that serious. Just like, all right, we're done.
Yeah. I've never gone that far over in my life.
That being said, I can't remember the last match I was in that went to time.
I've been to in matches, especially when I was first started playing the Nexus deck, like having to think through every turn.
Yeah.
That went to time, but like we went to time and then finished it like immediately.
Right. You figure it out.
Yeah.
Have you had the experience yet of going to time and taking more than
yeah.
your allotted 3 turns?
I took all 5 before.
That's amazing. That's my favorite because the rules are weird. It's not each player gets like their
5
turns.
additional turns.
There's 5 total turns. So if you're playing the Nexus deck, it's not like you can go off and win with your like I'm going to attack you 28 times with this deputy detention.
No, but it's usually post sideboard, so you'll have like a Hydroid Crassus or like a Kefnet.
Okay, so you can close it a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of games post sideboard where you just like you cast like a Lyra, and then like pass turn, and if they don't kill your Lyra, you're like, all right, well I have these 2 Nexus of Fate, so you just lose.
Right. Yeah, so I'm gonna have enough turns to attack with this Lyra sufficiently. Doug's going back. See,
back to the well.
I think I actually. And I'm being very sincere when I say this, I think the deck in Standard to benefit from the London Mulligan the most is the Gruul deck.
Really?
So it has very few cards. Doug's version has Jade Light Rangers, but other versions have none of that kind of action.
I'm very excited as a Nexus player for the London Mulligan.
Yeah, you think it's just going to be amazing for you to be able to like look at 7 and like put the unnecessary Nexus that you won't need for 5 more turns back.
Yeah, throw the Nexus on the bottom. Here we go.
Like, absolutely.
I can't tell you. So against Mono Red, the worst cards in my deck are Big Teferi, Chemister's Insight, and then like Nexus until I need one.
Right.
I can't tell you the number of times I've been in Mulligan to like 6 to not have 3 of those cards in my hand.
Sure.
Or Mulligan to 5 and just be like, okay, well, here's 5 lands, but whatever.
So you get a 1/1 on killing this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
on targeting.
Right. So he's gonna get a 1/1 out of it.
That's insane. That's so good.
So the Gruul deck doesn't have any draw smoothing power. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the cards you're dealt are literally the cards you're playing with. There's very little choice in.
Yeah, you don't have any Magma Jets. Would you kill for a Magma Jet right now?
I would 100% play Magma Jet over Lava's Lightning Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not even close.
Maybe play it over Shock instead, but yeah.
Okay, sure.
Depends on the speed of the format at that point, but.
Yep, you're making a choice.
You got to think like
All
this
right.
scry on that.
That's a strong. This is a strong choice to attack the Domery right away. Is a very good play.
Man, I got schooled in Domery the last time I played against one.
Yeah.
My opponent had.
Oh wow.
That's nice. My opponent had Domery and Rekindling Phoenix out, and I like slammed a Lyra, and I'm like, all right, we're getting there.
Oh geez, Doug is really like, flooded on this.
Oh yeah, he is. He's just like, all right, this Phoenix is gonna fight your Lyra and kill it. It's like, oh, that's embarrassing for me.
What? Oh, it's a 3/1 first striker because of the Domery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's poopy.
Not a great place for Doug to be. Did he put a counter on it? No, I guess he gave it haste still.
Yeah. Yeah, Doug's drawn a lot of air here. He's got 2 lands in hand, and
hey, listen, he's gonna rip a Boar off the top, and then he's gonna pull a Carnage Tyrant. It's all gonna be good again. Here's a mana from Domri. What's Luke got from it? Spellbreaker of his own. You got to put a count on it, right?
Yeah, there's no reason to not just build up a good board here.
He's got a lightning strike. There's a reason.
Okay.
7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah, even the Boar-God's not going to help him out here. Got a lightning strike off the top.
Lightning strike's good here. You get to take down the Domri and survive.
Yep.
You got to do it. Like, taking down one of his guys isn't as good as taking down the Domri, right?
Apparently not.
Yeah, so if you take down the Domri there... so
you save yourself 3 damage.
Right, as opposed to the 4 there.
Well, that's 3 damage if you kill... If you kill Domri...
Yeah, if you kill Domri, you save yourself 3 damage. If you kill the Spellbreaker, you save yourself 4 damage.
Right.
But that doesn't account for, like, the Domri still being there next turn.
Right.
And now you're just dead.
Yeah, I drew a Crawl Harpooner.
Yeah, Pooner's not going to get there.
Yeah. There's no Phoenix to fight with, so...
Not that you'd want to.
Right.
It's more for taking down dragons. Turn them sideways. Don't cast a spell. Just turn your guys sideways. There you go. I want... this is totally off topic. But it happened to me twice at the MCQ.
Yeah?
So, from now on, when I'm rolling and I go high roll,
Yeah?
if I roll Snake Eyes, I want to add in the stipulation that if you roll 1 die and don't beat it, I get the choice. Because nothing in the world is more annoying than, like, all right, roll Snake Eyes, just roll and beat me or whatever, and they take 1 die and they roll it. Like,
Oh, sure.
I got it. Mine's higher than yours. I did it.
Just the rub-ins.
Holy smokes. If they roll a 1 on that, I am taking the play. You chose to only roll the 1 die. I didn't make you.
At F&M, I'll do stuff like that. Like, it's a little bit lighter. But at Magic Tournaments of Consequence, I try and keep the stuff that feels bad for my opponents to a minimum. You know what I mean? I just think that's a level of respect.
I don't respect them.
Okay.
They're filthy Magic players. You got to really work for John Douglas's respect.
Listen, I've known you for like 15 years. I still don't have it.
See, I don't... It's not because I feel bad that I rolled Snake Eyes. Like, I'm going to lose.
Right, it's that they're rubbing it in.
It's not even
So
that they're
you
rubbing
just-
in. I don't care about that. It's just that they're wasting time. Like, okay, you rolled 1 die. And then they're like, oh, I rolled a 1. Here's another die.
What if they roll a 2 and they just, you know, they're like, all right, well, I'm not going to roll the second die because 2 plus anything.
Just pick up both die and roll them.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's what I do because I just want to get the die roll fucking over with.
Yeah. I do not respect myself at all. So, there you go. Been living with myself for 36 years. Haven't earned my own respect yet.
Too busy punting to worry about die rolls. You and me both. I feel that. That's a whole mood.
Big mood. No 2... Oh, there's a 2-drop.
Crawler
The Pooner.
I don't hate this as like a bring-in.
No. I mean, I don't know what you take out for it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what you take out for it. Maybe he pushed the curve low. I would have taken out like Rhythm of the Wilds for it, but
Yeah, Rhythm of the Wild.
I don't hate Rhythm of the Wild on the play.
It seems like a good way to make your guys bigger than theirs.
Yeah.
Consistently. Which is very
But I
relevant.
definitely don't want it on the draw.
Yeah, put the counter on it.
This is the correct play from Luke. Putting the counter on narrows the number of cards that can kill your guy.
Now, that said, he does have the lava coil.
So he had it, but, like, generally...
Other card in his hand, I believe, is a lava. No, what is that? Is that another Spellbreaker?
Here's a Rekindling Phoenix. So now if I'm casting this Spellbreaker, I put both counters on. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, give me a 5/5.
So it's going to riot twice.
So if you make it a 4/4 with haste, it's just going to jam in there and not even trade with this Phoenix. If you make it haste, doesn't even make any sense.
Yep, he's chosen the correct path.
So you just got to go 5/5. Go big or go home.
So now Luke has to spend 2 spells on it. He's way ahead on cards in hand.
Yeah.
He's got like 4 cards left.
Did Doug mulligan? No,
Yeah.
he has this Rhythm of the Wild.
Yeah, here's another Spellbreaker with the counter probably.
Mold to 6.
Okay, mold to 6. And Luke is just, yeah.
Has a lava or a lightning strike now.
So here's what I would do. I would attack in with the Gruul Spellbreaker, try and earn a double block, and then lightning strike the Thorn Lieutenant out of the way.
Yeah, I like that. Do I like it?
So
With him at 20, there's no way you're getting that double block. Oh man, I definitely don't like that.
concur.
So you just sit on it. You wait for him to either pump it next turn,
Mm-hmm.
or you just get the Phoenix down and hope to draw like something else to permanently deal with the Phoenix.
Right. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing Luke's deck being a lot more streamlined
Mm-hmm.
to achieving the goal, whereas Doug's deck got these Rhythm of the Wilds, which are good.
It's good with the Boar-God.
It's great with the Boar-God, but if
you
it's
don't
not,
have it,
if
then-
the cards don't lock up the way that they do for Luke. I gotta remember to pick up Thorn Lieutenants on my way out tonight.
I have a playset.
Do you? I'm gonna need to borrow those in 2 weeks.
Bought them last week. I might play them. If I do, I'll get another playset while you're out of town.
Okay.
Card's very good.
Yeah, card's sweet. Kind of card I hate buying because it's gonna be useless in 4 months, but
I don't know about that.
I'll get to play 3 or 4 times.
Llanowar Elf. Daredevil.
Daredevil,
Lightning
Lightning
Strike
Strike you. Down to 4.
We need. I don't think there's a card.
Yeah, there's not a card in standard Magic the Gathering right now to get Doug out of this situation.
If we had Hallowed Burial, would do it. Massacre Girl.
Oh,
Does
jeez. Could you imagine a Massacre Girl right here? There's the Immortal Sun showing up for Doug. I'd probably imagine Luke has some of those in there. I like keeping them in the mirror here. Landing one of those and your opponent not having one is going to let you overcome the parity that should be happening.
Well, Anger, yeah, you get to keep your 5/5 and he gets to keep his 4/4. That's fine. But yeah, with Massacre Girl, you get the 1, and then you get 2 more, 3 more, and you resolve those separately.
What are we doing?
We're having fun. We're having a good old time.
All right, well, this game's over whenever Luke wants it to be over.
Does he just have a Lightning Strike in hand?
I don't know. I mean, you just attack with the Phoenix, right?
he was tapped out and had attacked with everything.
What is happening? What is life? Am I really here right now?
Just wants to make for some more interesting blocks.
Luke is at 6? Is that correct?
Who even knows? He didn't block last turn, yeah.
All right. Why didn't he attack last turn? Is he concerned about something?
No, I think he just has a lightning strike in his hand and is trying to be cute.
Toying with him? All right. So Luke has lightning strike in hand. He's wasting everybody's time.
There you go. So next week, you won't